What's going on, Coach?
I heard the rec is back today. You should head over there and show up.
Yo, MP, you should go hoop at the Pro-Am gym. They got some serious ballers up.
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah, it's kind of weird, I guess.
Oh, we winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Robinson is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the 5. And for Chicago, Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan. And it's the Beast. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. What could be better than a bout between two conference rivals? Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
Tip-off goes to Miami. Lowry against Ball. Outside Butler. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Levine. Over Butler. Levine's shot is off. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Butler, no good. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively. And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, Hero turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Caruso, the pass to Knight. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. Searching for their first points of the game. And here is Butler. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Robinson misses.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
DeRozan's shot is off. He'd have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Butler dishes to Martin. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Passes it to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Knight grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Ball. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lowry finds Martin. Butler, a screen on DeRozan. To the inside. And the rejection by Knight. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones.
.54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Hero. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Knight on the wing. He had 25 points last game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Knight's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Jovic passes to Robinson. And yes, it's good.
Don't often see Robinson operating in the mid-range, but he couldn't pass up that opportunity.
Now here's Knight. Not a lot of room. And Knight slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
There's Hero with a three. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Bulls on top. They lead by 12. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Vucevic is out there with the beast. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Williams. And it's Dosunmu in at point guard. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. On the free throw, no good. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Robinson passes to Highsmith. Robinson kicks to Richardson. A three-pointer off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Robinson for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Knight passes to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And they pick up two.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Carter against Richardson. They need this one. Robinson misses. Bulls leading by 18. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has. And they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple of seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the Heat call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Some changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Zach LaVine comes in for White, and Ball subbed in for Carter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside, Hero. The three sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 7 points.
Incredible confidence. Tyler Hero shoots the deep three like he's shooting at the foul line.
DeRozan passes to Knight. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 17. Left side, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Knight with a screen on Lowry. Ball kicks to Knight. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Back to Knight. And Knight slams it in.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
Miami's on 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Robinson sets a screen for Butler. Pass to Robinson. Left side, Martin. That shot wide open.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Bulls shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That's good from Williams.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Robinson a screen on Ball. Robinson misses. Bulls leading by 16. Here's DeRozan, and there's the drive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 9.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside, Robinson. Back to Lowry. Hero against Levine. Robinson sets a screen for Hero. Shot clock at 5. Offline from the top of the key.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside Lowry. Martin with a screen on Ball. Lowry passes to Martin. Off target from outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Miami Heat.
Pretty simple. They're getting bullied on the boards. They want to come back. They got to knuckle up and buckle up and tuckle up.
Ooh, are you thinking serve up some elbow sandwiches?
I am.
I can tell you right now, that's my least favorite food. All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
I love watching these 2 guys go at it. You can call this a Shaq-sized matchup. Both guys leading the way for their teams.
You calling it Shaq-sized? That's a statement. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. The forward spots will be Butler and Martin. And it's Robinson in at the 5. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Hero passes to Butler. And that one, good. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Caruso kicks to Levine. From outside, off the mark. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Robinson sets a screen for Butler. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Knight. Robinson passes to Hero. Shoots over Caruso. Hero, no good.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
DeRozan, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 11 points for DeMar DeRozan.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Hero finds Lowry. Outside, Martin. Fires for three. Bean with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer. Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
To the paint. Martin dishes to Robinson. Butler against Levine. Outside Butler. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. A nice shot by Knight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hero passes to Butler. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
Outside Lowry. There's the pass to Highsmith. They set the pick. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Highsmith's got his first bucket of the night.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Stolen by Robinson. Carter against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Butler, a screen on Carter. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Here's Hero. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams passes to Knight. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Williams has got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Butler with the ball. 14 feet away. And off the glass. That one's good. Butler's got his 2nd basket.
Great idea from Jimmy. The mid-range is normally open in today's NBA.
And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the side.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. Right here in the head. Stay connected.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here.
I mean, they have what it takes, and Coach Spo right now just trying to spark a fire.
Torrey
Jimmy.
That's a 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Hero. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Drops it in from 14 feet away.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Knight with a screen on Lowry. Carter with the bounce pass. Knight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
He gets it in there. And that's now 7 points for Jimmy Butler.
Inside, Butler has a gift for finding the bucket. He is so strong.
Right side, Knight. And Craig has it in the corner. Back to Knight. Craig passes to Knight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Ahead, here's Martin, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Craig against Robinson. Here's Knight, and another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Beast.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And Vucevic kicks to White. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hero from long range drills the three-pointer.
An aggressive scorer who hunts for his shot. Tyler knows how to get himself going.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Robinson comes to help. Knight finds Craig. Williams with a clean look drains the three-pointer.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here is Lowry. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports, and we'll see you next time.
All right, let's talk about Victor Wembanyama. Coming into this season, he may not have been quite as hyped as MP, but he was getting just as much talk about being generational. Now, he's still on that track. Not that you need any reminding, but he is still 7'3". He still dribbles like a guard. He still shoots like one. He can do things that nobody at his size should be able to do, and he has a chance to revolutionize the game. So, what's the problem? Well, the simple fact of the matter is that MP has outperformed him, and it's not particularly close. As great as Vic is, MP is better. Point blank. Could these guys switch places one day? Absolutely. But as it stands right now, MP is the better player, and if you don't agree with me, well, I don't think we're watching the same sport.
Good game, MP.